Have you ever hated someone so much that the only thing you wanted to do is put them through misery and pain? If so, you have come to the right place. This curse was used on Japanese spies that went rogue in the age of the samurai, and is still used by secret organizations today as a form of unnoticeable torture. The torture was plagued by misfortune, which could range from minor injuries all the way to deadly situations, which the subject cannot escape. This was also used by the Indians after the technique was discovered in the late 1800s. It is important not to speak about what you have done to anyone, otherwise the curse will have the opposite effect. This happens for reasons unknown, since its creation was originally used for wooden keys of that era but was modified by the abandonment secret organization in the late 1800s to affect metal keys. To begin, you will need one of the subject's keys. You must make sure that it is not an important key, since important keys are easily missed by owners. You might have a hard time getting close to your victim's keyring, but after you acquire this, you will need the following: ash of a burnt down tree, log, sticks to capture a spirit, a spirit container to make sure the spirit does not escape while it was captured, a knife or sharp object to anger the spirit by stabbing it while captured, rice to make sure that the spirit can become more powerful and do more harm, a pen and piece of paper to make sure that the spirit hits the right target, salt as a precaution to pour around the silver container so if the spirit escapes both ash and silver container, this will provide you with enough time to complete the ritual if the spirit is very strong. Water to lay the container in, maybe inside a sink or somewhere else, just as long as you retrieve it again in a short amount of time. If you have the above mentioned, then follow the steps in the begin ritual. Pour the ash into the silver container and begin the salt pour around the silver container. These are your titanium walls, blocking the spirit trying to attack you. Now place the key inside the ash slowly. Chant, "I've got a treat for you," 15 times. After 5 minutes, take your knife or sharp object and stab the ash, which is now the spirit's body, 8 times, which will anger it and make it stronger. Now pour the rice into the silver container. This will cause the curse effect to become much stronger. After pouring the rice, the spirit will be back in the container. If it could escape both the ash and silver container, write your target's name on a piece of paper and drop it into the silver container. Go to the water source and let the container soak for 30 minutes, so you can give the spirit time to make the key its home. After 30 minutes, you should take the key out of the container slowly and return it to where you found it. If the target dies, the spirit will come for you. So cover all openings in your house with salt, otherwise you might see the same key appear in your house and you will die. Before you touch that back button, there's a few things I have to say. I love you all so much and I'm glad for the support. It means a lot. I've almost been like crying because I've hit 600. But I wanted to tell you all that I'm doing a 600 subscriber Q&A. So please leave your comments down below, questions and stuff like that. Please give me your all's feedback. I want to know. I want to know that you're there. But I love you all. I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.